So how do you deal with people problems? In short, openly and honestly. I mean, all organisations have people problems at some time, and for me you need to start dealing with it whenever you see it and being very clear about what the gap in, is it performance or is it behaviour, to help somebody to make the change that's needed to get back onto the performing route. Problems are either a lack of skill, so perhaps something that somebody needs to learn to do better, or a lack of will, the kind of attitudinal, perhaps the values. You can tackle both, but you need to be very open and honest about it and have that regular dialogue to try and help somebody to bridge the gap. Of course, ultimately, you may have somebody that's not capable of change, and if you need to do the right thing, then that's only fair on them as well as the organisation. But for me, the sooner you have the conversations and the more honest and open you are about it, that's the way that you can move people problems forward into a much more fruitful, helpful thing, both for you but also for the individual involved. So to give you an example of that early conversation, in a previous organisation I inherited a sales guy who just never went to see customers, and so having that early conversation with him about, look, this is what I need you to do, you know, what are the issues with you doing it. Over a course of a couple of months we got to the point where he arrived one day and said to me, I'm a square peg in a round hole, and I want to go off and do something else. Went off, as he did, to run an art gallery, and you know, he and I keep in touch. It was a good outcome for both the organisation and actually for him, because he arrived at his own conclusion that the role wasn't for him. So I think that for me is that reinforcing of early conversation and being honest about what's not working.